Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. News on the session 9:35, which has nothing to do with me because I will be gone by then. All right, so my charts look a little different today. I told you guys I'm trying to get rid of the half trends. So I only have the one that changes my background so I know what the overall trend direction is. And that's it for now. Hopefully it can stay that way. Good morning, Diego. How are you this morning? How was your open drive trade? I also removed the oscillator is still there. You just can't see it. It's there. But I don't want to use it right now. I want to try to see if I can stick to just using the swing volume. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, so I have kind of narrowed it down. I will be trying a couple of new volume patterns today. I've kind of narrowed it down to 4 that I think I want to trade, 4 for pullbacks and 4 for divergence. We'll just see what happens. My goal is to not hesitate on taking any trades. For now, I am going to go back to like no sales at any resistance. No sales at any support, no buys at any resistance for now. Because I think it'll make things a little bit easier for me. But we'll see. Good morning, Applejacks. How are you this morning? Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? And I am well rested. I've been up since like probably 11 o'clock last night and I feel great. But I was sleeping pretty much off and on from like probably maybe like 5:30 p.m. to about 11:30 or so. Weekly loss for open drive trade on Tuesday. Ah, got you. Okay, well, how did it work out this morning? Even if it was him. Oh, I'm like, something's missing. There we go. I don't have a chart trader. That's what's missing. All right. So yeah, my goal is to, like I said, not have any hesitation. Whatever happens, happens pretty much. Yeah. And then I'll just tell you guys like if I'm questioning anything in particular. But I'm still going to try to take the trades. Let me not sit like this. I think this is why my back has been killing me. So with this pattern, I don't know how I like the lower low in the middle, but right now I think it's okay. Just specifically for this pattern, but that's the only thing that makes me question this one. But as long as we reverse anytime before the support level up there, I'm going to take the trade regardless of what the volume looks like in this bar. Because right now I'm trying to figure out if I'm okay with the volume of the entry bar being high for this particular setup. I know I'm okay with it being low. I don't know about the lower low in the middle, but we're going to take it. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? One day, where's my subject? To the sun so I get rid of the hesitation muscle. That would be a good idea, I think. Janelle, how are you this morning? Good morning. Open drive work today? Good. Okay, I don't like the hesitation there. Oh, it's gonna lose. Okay. I really think it's this lower low in the middle, but that's all right. That is all right with me. I hope it didn't stop me out to then go. That would actually piss me off. One of those. One of those, that pattern works just fine. I think I'll just stay away from it altogether. I don't really like it. It's not technically divergence. Yeah. I think that's the problem. Yeah, I definitely think that's the problem. All right, so I need to go back to that. That's cool. Too much volume there. Like I said, the goal is to just not hesitate. That's all I want to do, is to not hesitate. Late start, you overslept? How's the market looking for you on gold? Do you think you'll get a setup or what? This was a pattern I forgot I needed to look at last night as well. Okay. I think I would have got stopped out. 65.50. No, I wouldn't have. Damn. I just questioned it because of like, all right, we just finished a huge spike. And I really just didn't have time to react anyway, but that can be kind of questionable. All right. So this was the pattern I tried to take before, but like I said, it was a little different, obviously, because there's a lower low here. If it was a higher low, it would have been a little bit different. But the actual volume pattern of the swings is what I was trying to take. 65.50, so that's 6. Actually, I think I would have gotten wicked out to the tick there. All right, so we're near support, no sales here. Let's just see what happens. Looks like we're trying to make an engulfing bearish candle there. $4.78. Oh. Nope. Oh, well, duh, because that's not the right thing. Once I can't, I gotta get the reorganization of how I have everything on my cheat sheet, because actually I'm glad I didn't get tagged in. I needed the volume of this candle to be higher than this candle there, so I'm glad I didn't get tagged in. That was a good thing. Okay. Okay, don't like that. Laptop still loading up. This is disgusting. You jumped in silver last night? How did it go? All right, this is a new pattern. If it drops. Oh, came up to support. So I'm only doing this with a trend and only when there's a lower low, lower high to lower low to lower high, and the swing up is higher than the previous swing up. But we touched VWAP, so that's why I didn't take it. But that's a new pattern that I'm going to be trying out. Good morning, Pred. How are you this morning? Ran up 840. Scalp though. I hope the market gets back to what you like, because I know you hate scalping. Gold ain't doing shit. Oh, you didn't get to trade at all this week? Oh, no, Amelia. They have you doing too much where you can't concentrate. 660. All right, so we haven't had a lot of activity like pushing towards new highs and new lows this week. But again, just for the sake of repetition, I'm just going to take the trades. If they lose, they lose. If they don't, they don't. Too much volume there. I think it's gonna take off. Oh, Jesus. Well, all right. I'll be kind of mad if it takes off like that and then stops me out just to go where I wanted it to go. And that's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. How annoying. How annoying. I missed this one in the process. Yeah, there's nothing I could do there. All right. So I'm down 152. That was a pretty significant stop just because of the volume push. Now, if the next trade that I take, like a divergence off the new high or out the new low or anything like that, if that loses too, I probably just won't take those. Because, like I said, we haven't done that at all this week. So, nah, fuck that job. Did you snow over there? I don't know. I know it snowed the day after Thanksgiving and then the Monday after. No, no snow, it looks like. We're supposed to have a cold front this weekend, though. Yuck. Roll over next week? Yes, ma'am. Can y'all? Oh, yeah, y'all can't see that. I'll make sure Monday I add the new contract to see when it's time to switch. Yeah, I understood. Not you sound like a toddler figured out how to form a question. No, y'all, I just watched this video. This chick who's she's from, well, she has Spanish culture is what she said. And so she married a white guy, if I'm not mistaken. And so she's trying to teach her kids Spanish. And you know how they've been doing like how it started and how it ended. I'm thinking at the end the kids wasn't gonna be acting like that no more, y'all. All they was doing was screaming about how they did not want to know Spanish. Stop speaking to me in Spanish. I don't want to talk in Spanish. One little girl, one of the daughters said, I don't want to be a Spanish family. I want to be an English family. Oh my gosh, it was the cutest video ever. And I think she has 3 kids, 3 daughters, and all of them, no, we don't want to speak in Spanish. As soon as she's like, ¿Por qué? They just start hollering and screaming. Hilarious. Yeah, I don't like that. I think I'm going to avoid this particular structure, lower high, higher low to lower low, because it usually means that it's like consolidation. At some point it'll break out of it like this one broke out of it, but the chances of those trades winning right now are kind of low for me, at least for what I'm looking for. Now, it could just be that it needs a specific volume pattern. Could be that. I don't know. But for now, I'll just avoid it. which this was the pattern I like. Let's see if this one was too. So I might just have to just take it in. When it loses, and when it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's see. Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna take them now because that's two of them that showed up properly. So I think I just gotta take it. I was going back and forth on whether I wanted to trade them or not. Now the one that went down, that one wasn't valid, but the two that went up were. And it may be that that pattern only works for this volume pattern. That could be a thing as well. We'll see. Three daughters, yes. Good morning, Paul. How are you this morning? Good morning, good morning. Still kind of salty about this. I wonder if I wanted to make sure the oscillator wouldn't have gotten me into that. And it wouldn't have, so we're good there. Too much volume there. What the hell? Those volumes are equal. Damn, we touched the support level. You'd have 4 daughters? No, thank you. Mm-mm. Too much estrogen in one place. I'm gonna be so mad if I try this. It just worked the last 2 times. If it does not work this time, it'll piss me off. And we just watched it work twice. Come on, push through support. All right, that one I think is just that support level being there because support can become resistance. That's another thing I'm trying to figure out, like, do I want to get out of trades at those levels or not? It's still kind of up in the air. Probably will, because I mean, look, yes, it's support, but clearly this is acting as resistance at the moment. So I could have broken even there. I won't even be mad about that one at all. You have 3 sisters? It wasn't easy growing up. That's probably how my cousin feels. He's the only child by his mom, but we kind of just all grew up as sisters and brothers. Whoa, that changes that. Hello? Oh. Why didn't that take profit? 75. I guess. Whatever, I guess. 14.25. Why is it not showing me? Damn, I just missed this right here. Fuck. That's my fault though, trying to figure out why. Oh, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. Oh no, it's gonna take off. Oh, missed that one too. Jeez Louise. I would be back break even. Damn it. Don't know about this because, yeah, we're pushing back towards the... Oh, no, I wouldn't have gotten stopped out yet. And there it goes. God damn. 95 high. Yep, I wouldn't have gotten stopped. I think I would have got stopped out to the tick. I might have to move my stop loss one more tick out because that would have happened twice today. I think. No, my stop loss would have been one tick beyond it. Never mind. Damn. All right. You always wanted a sister. You got mine. No, you can't. I'm just kidding. Good morning, Airman. How are you this morning? $420. My execution would be better today. I would be green. And that was supposed to be my focus. All right. What number is it? 288. Should definitely be green. Damn. Let me see, because 21, 6 is 27. Yeah, so I wouldn't have gotten stopped out actually. One, two, that's 3 sales in a row that were literally perfect. And I'd have been break even on the TPT account, and I would have been a little green on the Tradeify account. I'm assuming on one of those trades that I won, or probably this break even was probably a win on the follower. I don't know. I got 23 minutes left. Used to drive me crazy as a teenager. Yes, all is well with me as well. Too much volume. Don't want to take a buy here because me not taking profit at that support level really pissed me off. Yeah, I don't think okay, this is the same trade I just lost earlier off the low. Yeah, I don't want to take that. I don't know how I want to take trades off the low. Maybe only for the patterns where volume is high. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do actually. That kind of makes the most sense. I don't know about taking trades going back towards the low, but there we go. There we go. Look at the VWAP level. 466. What a push. My hands are freezing. All right, I need to write down. I definitely think 305. Definitely think I want to make it to where if I'm taking divergence off the new lows or new highs, the volume of the entry bar has to be high, which would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense because I need the, basically like for taking the divergence off the new lows, I need to make sure that the buyers are actually taking back control and it's not just a temporary exhaustion from the sellers. So yeah, I'll make that a new rule. New high, low. Those are some big 5-minute NQ candles again. Yeah. Wait for the reversal. Yeah. I can say that I do believe I'm really going to stick with this. I probably just missed that. 352. I did. Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna stick with doing it this way. I think I'm just gonna enjoy it a lot more trading this way. Oh, I thought this was the pattern. It's not. This volume needs to be higher than this one, which it was not. It needs to be kind of like a stair step. This one's greater than this one. This one's greater than that one. Hold on, I gotta turn the heat up. Oh, there you go. It was really just my back. Okay. I'll turn this heat up. My hands are freezing. You felt my hands? You think I was moving bodies? Oh, you finally ate it or drank it? Uh-huh. All right. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? Good morning, good morning. Excuse me. All right, in order for me to take this, volume had, oh, never mind. Was looking for the buy, but volume would have had to overtake that bar. $462. Not enough volume. $416.50. We've been switching trends a lot today, but there's almost always a rejection. Almost every single time. Interesting. I wanted to get into that. I'm glad I didn't. So it was just a missed loss. Ouch. $100. Amelia, do you mark out your pivots yourself? You went to the doctor Wednesday, now you sick as hell? Oh no. You got a dentist and an eye appointment today? I better not get you sick. Nobody needs that shot. You take what Tradervate gives you? Oh. Nice. You know, I always have to ask because I do know there are some anti-indicator people. That's what you have for my leg was a lot of six. Yes, Janelle. I mean, I wear my mask everywhere I go anyway, but especially in the ER, baby, I don't care what you are there for. There are actual sick people in there and you do not want what they have. Protect yourself. That's very true, Trenches. I haven't had a Netflix subscription in so long. I got 10 minutes left. I would like to see if I can get back break even. That would be nice. But I don't know. It's looking a little iffy. I got support. Guess I can't really be mad at today because the one trade was that divergence with the weird structure that I lost. The other divergence, I took it off of the low. I missed like 3 really good sales. Divergence, it was trend divergence into a pullback into another pullback. So today really wasn't that bad, honestly. Oh, I forgot we're still inside a layer. I don't even know why I did it that way. I could have just done that. Will I push up too much? NFL will be on Netflix Christmas Day? Interesting. Subscription rates are definitely going up if they win. Definitely. All right, 6 minutes left. Another level of aim for my trades. Oh, you cut her off? Why'd you cut her off? Share with the class. Share with the class why you cut her off. I'm very interested to know. No trade in that turnaround. Which one? This one right here, this downtrend? Nah. Because it's a pullback, but the zigzag screen. So I couldn't take it. Yeah, she was trying to sell that thing to him. Now she wasn't one of those healers. They could be the worst sometimes, I swear to you. Um, interesting. Damn it. Okay, these volumes were equal. Stupid. No, not the voodoo hoodoo. It's acting weird, but she just liked me too much and I don't really like her. She used to motherfuckers want to be all on her. Period. We're glad you got rid of her. No worries. We applaud you. Thank you. We didn't like her. Like, girl, I'm not acting weird. I just don't want you. And you're upset about it. That's it. Y'all, I wanted to do a crab boil today. I just asked my mom about it earlier, but my sister has to work tonight and I want my sister to take part. So I'm gonna have to wait till Sunday, even though I really want it today. Real bad. Real bad. Not banking on copper bowls and stuff. Hey, I have a cousin like that. Shh. She said it's acting weird. What? Girl, I'm not your man. The fuck? Is you cool? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Ma'am, you're doing too much. Okay, this is so annoying. Like, super annoying. This is why I want to figure out how to make it work where I can buy it resistance and sell it support, because look at how nice it, I mean, the first push wasn't nothing, but then we came up and once that divergence hit, boom, down 45 points from the close of this bar. This was a nice 20-point move down from that one. If I can figure that part out, I'll be good. Because even earlier, there was a really nice, shit. It's only 4. Earlier, there was a nice move off of one of the support levels off the bottom of it. So if I could just figure that part out, I'd be good. This is a questionable trade, but look at that. Something told me to take the order off because 9:30 was coming. Look at how we just got that huge spike right at 9:30. And this is why I want to stop at 9:30. I was literally about to take that order off because of it being 9:30 and I didn't. Oh well. All right, let's do a recap of the trades. I'm actually more annoyed at the trades that I missed earlier because I would be break even right now. Actually, no, I would be green. All right, so took this sale here, which I already questioned because of the lower low being in the middle of the two higher highs. So that was that. We had a volume spike here. This trade, I was just like, we just had a volume spike. You could see 4 volume, 7 volume, 40 volume. That's not normal. So I didn't know if the volume pattern would still work out, and it would have. It would have missed my stop loss by 1 tick. So yeah, it would have worked out just fine. Took this sale here, which was a nice little 20-point move. Took this buy off of the new low, which this is what I was saying earlier, where like you could see the, can y'all see the, you can, where the volume of the entry bar is lower than the bars that pushed it down, which is fine when we're not pushing new lows. But I think that, and I think that it's fine when we're not pushing new lows, because if we are not creating a new low with divergence or a new high with divergence, that means that there's some kind of price action there earlier in the session. Even if it was last night, there's something there to like support the move. Whereas if we're at a new low for the session, it's not any intraday data at that price level. So I think that the volume just has to be high on it. And in the process of that, I missed this buy right here. Sat out of this buy because, like I said, I didn't know about the higher low to lower high to higher low structure for pullbacks. And I sat out of it twice. They won both times. And this is kind of what I was saying, like, if I can figure out when the move off of the opposite level will actually go, that would be nice. Because we rejected here, that's not the move. 2 more rejections, that's not the move. But this 4th one moved down, what is this, about 15 points. I'm only looking for half of that. Same thing here. This was a nice move down. Yeah, which is crazy because if the support level wasn't here, I would have actually taken that. Then I got into this buy, which all I had to really do was just break even at the support level, which I think that's just what I'm going to do. Even though it's support, I'm coming at it from the bottom. So obviously it can become resistance. So that's that. This trade here was a break even. Then I missed these 3 moves down. Took this sell here, which was a nice little 20-point drop. This was a missed loss right there. I also want to see, hold on, let me zoom in real quick. Yeah, see that rotated. I don't know about the rotations. And by rotation, I mean this reversal bar and this reversal bar both rotated over the level. I don't know how I like those right now. But anyway, and then I think the last trade was the one that just stopped me out right at 9:30. So overall, it wasn't that horrible of a day. It was just mainly just execution issues, which, I mean, this is something I'm only 1 weekend back into volume only. I just added a new component 2 days ago. So I don't expect my execution to be 100%, and I'm okay with that. Main thing is just gathering more data to go into next week, honestly. But here are the accounts. So down 335 on one account and 155 on the other. And judging based off of how many trades I missed out on, I think there was only 1 trade that lost, and there was 6 trades that won. So yeah, I definitely should have been green today, but it's all good. So going into next week, I still have almost $1,700 in drawdown on one account and then $1,500 on another, and I'm cool with that. Oh, y'all been talking a lot. Hold on. I don't like this anyway. I'm getting upset because I ain't respond back fast enough unless it's an emergency. If I get back to you within 8 hours, don't complain, period. EOS is melting through your levels. You can't trust anything right now. He's shell shocked and won't talk about his GA dating experience. You used to get FOMOs in days like today? Yeah, especially when you're like if you like to trade pullbacks or momentum and you just see like the market is melting and it's like, bro, why don't I have any setups in here? That used to really bother me. Because I just feel like all of this movement, where are my entries? But I will say that going back to trading just volume, I really think I'll have more entries. I mean, I've taken 7 trades today. I would say 2 of them, no, 3 of them if I include this one, because 9:30 is my cutoff and you can see the bar closed right at 9:30. So 3 of those 7 trades shouldn't have been taken. Plus, so that's 4, plus me missing out on at least 5 or 6 more trades. That's more than enough trades in a session for me. Even if I'm not getting some of the nice moves, because let's say we're pushing out, we're selling at support or, you know, buying at resistance. For now, I'm okay with that. My only goal is to have like at least 5 to 10 quality setups per session, and for me to be plus like $250 to $300 per day with those setups. That's my goal on average. So even if I have a red day, if I do really well on another day and it averages out, that's all I really care about, honestly. And the men don't want women. Don't. You got to get your... It shouldn't take long, Apple Jacks. My facial expressions, cuz y'all was talking a lot. My bad. I missed it all. I missed it all. I mean, just look at how the market's moving now. It was just like 9:30 just set something off. Now I do know we had 9:35 low impact news, but we just blasted down and blasted up. Just boom, 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 and gone. What the hell? Why weren't you doing that when I was looking at the charts? I don't understand. But anyway, that's it for me, you guys. I'm going to go journal and go start my weekend and try to figure out if I'm going to do a crab boil without my sister today, because I really want it today and I don't want to wait till Sunday. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend. Be safe, and I'll see you guys Monday. Bye.